Hello, this is the Stockert S3, and this is a DC-DC module we just repaired, and we're running it through a test. This is probably the most common failure on this model heart-lung machine. It's an easy module to check because you just need to look for the LEDs and make sure they're lit for each one of the power supplies. You have a 28 volt DC main supply going to the battery, and then this is your DC to DC converter, which then steps it down to the other DC voltages. This was just repaired and rebuilt. One key thing you need to look at is to make sure these 4 LEDs are on and they're at equal intensity. They're not flickering. There isn't one that's dimmer than the rest. These here are all nice and bright, and they're at the same intensity. Now, to do an alarm test on this, you press this button, it'll give you an over temp alarm. So this LED will go on and it will beep. So this is just a way to test to make sure your over temp detector is working. You just press and hold this. The fan goes up to a high speed, it alarms, and you get the flashing red light. You let it go, the fan drops down to a lower RPM, and that light goes away. If you want to remove the alarm sound because it's bothering you, you toggle this up, pull and bring it up, press it again, it will alarm. You just get the visual effect, no beeping sound. So as I said before, this is the most common failure, and a lot of this failure can be traced to the fan, which starts to wear out and doesn't move enough CFMs, and it starts running warm, and that eventually causes temperature fatigue on the components here, and they fail. And that's why the over temp is also built into this module to protect it from overheating. But you only get that over temp when the temperature goes very high. But if it's still running warm, but it's not high enough to activate the over temp, you end up slowly cooking your DC to DC converter. And that can happen because your fan is starting to wear out, or the machine hasn't been blown out. So you should pull this out every year and blow out all the dust and check the batteries. Make sure you replace the batteries as scheduled, because if the batteries aren't replaced, they also will put more of a load on this power supply. And that's it for the DC to DC converter. Thank you.